Hi, it's Julie, owner and physical therapist of Lady Bits PT. Let's get going. So we're going to start off with some hip circles. So if you're watching this video, I assume that you've already gone through my postnatal series 1 and you've made it through the pelvic floor and core series and you made it through the postural series and you did that enough that everything felt nice and easy. So now you're ready to move up to this video. So as you see, I'm taking circles with my hips. I'm just drawing circles on the floor. My shoulders aren't moving too much. I'm holding my belly button in and we're just waking up our core and lubricating our joints. So I'm gonna get through this as quick as we can because if you're a busy mom, you don't have time for much. So now let's switch sides. We're going this direction. I'm holding this red TheraBand as a reminder. If you have a flexible TheraBand or any brand, I don't care what brand, go ahead and get it ready because we're gonna use it later, but not right now. Okay, so we're doing our hip circles. And my rule is none of this should hurt. If you have pain, you need to stop, see a doctor, see a physical therapist. This should not hurt. Your muscles might burn. They might be working really hard and that's all okay, but it shouldn't hurt. This is safe if you had a baby, if you have a prolapse, if you have a diastasis rectus, all these exercises are gonna be safe for you. Okay, let's get going. So let's warm up the shoulders. Feet are hip width apart and we're just gonna do some back strokes. So if you've been breastfeeding, or if you have a desk job, you might be really tight in the front of your chest. So we're just gonna open that up. And this is gonna be the easiest thing we do. So enjoy it now while it lasts, because it's about to get more challenging. We just really opening those shoulders up. So really think about your shoulder blades, pull them behind your back. Here we go. All right, getting those shoulders warmed up because we're gonna start to get more dynamic. You're gonna notice a lot of things on this series 2 video. We're moving, we're lunging, we're squatting, we're doing a lot more dynamic stuff. So get ready. Okay, now we're gonna come down, we're gonna touch the floor, and then we're gonna come up on our tiptoes and reach for the ceiling. Inhale on your way down, exhale on the way up, inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up, inhale on the way down, and as you come up, you're gonna pull your belly button in. You know, I don't want your back overarching. It's a bit of a challenge balance to reach up like this and to not fall over. I'm not gonna pretend like it's easy. It's still challenging for me too. Exhale on the way up. Inhale on the way down. Exhale on the way up. On the way up, your pelvic floor needs to turn on to help give you some stability. So if you need to help remind it what to do because it's got a little stretched and maybe a little underactive after having a baby, so you might have to cue it and help it along. So as you come up, just squeeze your pelvic floor muscles. That's don't fart at the party, don't pee in the pool. And last 3. 1, inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. I'm tired. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up, and last one. Inhale. All right. So your quad should be nice and warm now. What's next on our list? All right, boy, we're getting right to it. Okay, feet wide apart. We're gonna do a nice low squat here. Inhale on the way down. Exhale on the way up. Lift a leg. Inhale on the way down. Exhale on the way up. Lift a leg. So as you're lifting your leg and blowing out on the way up, pull your belly button in towards your spine. And notice, it looks like I'm sitting down on a toilet or a chair. So my knees are not crossing over my toes. Inhale on the way down, exhale up. So good squat technique is really important because we don't want to hurt our knees. And we're really here to strengthen our buttons. So I'll be honest, I was practicing this video yesterday. It's so good, I promise you're gonna be sore the next day because I'm sore today. So when you're sore, you need to take a day off, okay? So it's a great time to go for a walk. Try to walk every day if you can. But walking is the perfect thing to do if you're sore. Last one, inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. Shake it out, because we're gonna keep going because you're busy. So we're gonna get this done as fast as we can. So we're just gonna do some little leg lifts. So exhale as you lift your leg, cross your body, press it into your hand, lower it down. Exhale. So we're going diagonal. We're using our breath to engage our pelvic floor and our core. You are resisting your leg with your opposite hand. It's a bit of a balance challenge. Starting to get into one-legged activities. You'll notice that first series, we spent most of the time on the floor. We did a little bit of squatting. So now you've had several weeks to heal and to get stronger, practicing that video. So your body's ready for something a little more challenging. Have really good posture here. Keep your head up nice and tall. Enjoy this because we're going to be squatting again soon. Really draw that belly button in. Act like you're zipping up your pants. We should be warm by now. Okay. All right, warm-up's over. So now we're going to be doing some dynamic squats. And your pelvic floor needs to be turning on as we're raising up from this squat. So you may have to give it a little cue and remind it what to do. So we're going to be stepping at an angle, diagonally across, forward and back. So here we go. Inhale on the way over. Exhale on the way up. Inhale back here. Exhale up. Inhale here. Exhale up. Inhale. Exhale. Here we go. Some more. It's so important to respect your body after it recovers from having a baby. You make so many incredible hormones while you're pregnant, one of them being relaxin, that hormone that's famous for softening your ligaments and making everything really soft. Well, it doesn't just affect your ligaments, it also affects your fascia. So if you feel like everything's a little soft and loosey-goosey, you're welcome, that's hormones. So a lot of women don't know that when you're breastfeeding, those hormones are still flowing. So your ligaments might still be a little soft. Your fascia might be a little extra flexible. And that lasts until about 2 to 3 months following the succession or the ending of breastfeeding. So it's really important to be armed with that information, because knowing that your fascia is going to be a little bit looser, you're a little more prone to pelvic organ prolapse. So we really want to respect the body's tissues and what they're going through. So if you're still breastfeeding, you may want to consider laying off the high impact activities unless you feel really good doing them. You know, if you're a runner and that matters more to you than anything else, and you start running, this is a good place to start first and to make sure your body feels good and you don't have any weird symptoms that don't seem just right. I have to breathe. Inhale down, exhale up. Okay, all right, we're moving now. Okay, now we're gonna get that TheraBand out. So, find your TheraBand, run across the room, pull it out of something. Okay, so we're gonna be doing some back stepping lunges. So, hands out in front of you, grab your TheraBand, palms down. As you step back, pull apart and come up. Step back, pull apart and come up. Let me think about how to cue the breath. Inhale now, exhale. Inhale up, exhale. Notice how my chest is lifted nice and high. So your posture is really important here. As your arms are moving back, really think about squeezing your shoulder blades together, like you're crushing a soda can behind your back. And if this is really challenging, modify, make it easier. You don't have to go all the way back. You don't have to do the deepest lunge in the world. You can always modify things. You can keep your elbows closer to your body. You can flip your palms up and you can rotate this way. That's okay. It's still working out your shoulders. It's actually pretty challenging. If you want to stick your hands out, palms up, and do this. Oh, that feels good too. Isn't it fun? Isn't it fun to play around and find out what feels good and what's a good workout? If you're anything like me, your heart is really beating right now. Exhale on the way down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Watch that knee in front. Make sure it's not getting too wobbly. You might need to take a rest. You don't have to keep up with me. That's the whole point of this video. Do what you can. When you need a break, take a break. And as you practice over a couple weeks, it'll get easier. Oh, I'm getting Good news. This is the last squatting thing we're doing. Oh, I'm happy about that. Oh, I just got lazy, so time for me to stop. Oh, your shoulder's burning? Doesn't that feel good? What's next on our list? Okay, we're getting on the floor, okay? Let's get on the floor. So, in our series 1 video, we were practicing these little toe taps. You're maybe holding your leg and doing these little toe taps. So we're gonna step that up a little bit. So, belly button in towards spine. I don't want your back tilting off the floor. Take your finger and hold it right over your belly button. Make sure it doesn't pop up into your hand or bulge like this. We don't want that. So take your belly button, press it down into your spine. I don't want your spine lifting up off the floor. And now we're going to tap our heels. It's a little more challenging than we did in the first video. Breathe out as you tap. If this is too easy, tap further away. Holy moly, it's hard out there. Further away you tap, the more difficult it is. If your belly starts popping up and your low back is arching off the floor, then you need to rest or you need to modify. Make it easier. Go back to the step 1 video and kind of go back to there. Big props to my husband today. You'll notice this is not the Lady Bits office. This is what happens when you're working on the weekends. So my husband is the cameraman of the day. So thank you to my hubby Rich, filming on a Sunday. Oh, it's burning. Oh, so I'm about to lose my form. I can feel it. My belly button's quivering and it really wants to pop up. Don't let it pop up. I have to modify because I'm struggling to do it correctly, so now I'm going to tap even closer to my body. So that's what you do. Oh, that's enough. Okay, what's next on our list? Ooh, fun. Okay, on our floor, all fours. So in the first video, we were on our elbow peeing on a fire hydrant. We're going to pop it up a little bit today. So on all fours, we're going to pee on a taller bush now. So here we go. Draw your belly button up and in towards your spine. So pull everything up towards your spine. Inhale first. Exhale, pull your belly button in as you lift your leg out. Inhale as it comes back. Exhale as you lift your other leg out. Inhale as it comes back. Exhale, pull that belly button in towards your spine. Inhale back. Exhale out. Keep your pelvis level. Do not let it rock all over the place. I'm going to do an example of what I don't want to see. Or this, or that. So your back should be nice and level. Your pelvis should be level. If you're not sure if you're level, have your husband take a look at you or your partner or your friends. Put a mirror in front of your body. Or you could put a pillow across your back, because if you do it wrong, the pillow's going to fall right off. So we're getting into more one-legged stuff, as you can see, because we want to help rebuild the muscles of the core and the pelvic floor in such a way that if your child runs and bumps into you, you don't pee your pants in because your child or your dog bumped into you, or you cough, laugh, and sneeze, or you start to go for a run or jumping. So you've got to get your body used to stabilizing everything on one leg before we get more dynamic. All right. Oh, as if those hips aren't already going. We've got another tough one coming up. And rest. Oh. My hips are really feeling it. Yours might be too. Pull out that TheraBand one more time. We've got one more to do, and it's gonna be our last one, and then we'll do some stretches, we'll be done. So you'll notice there's 2 videos for this part 2. So the idea is that you alternate between the 2, that you do this one, and then on the other day, you do the other one, you flip back and forth between the 2. And if you're sore, take the day off. Go for a walk. Go for a walk every day if you can. Okay, I've tied my knees together. It's not very formal, but it'll do. So let's lay down. So we're gonna come back to having bridges again. So have your feet about hip width apart. We're going to exhale as we lift up and pull our knees apart. But I'm gonna add one more component. Inhale on your way down. Exhale on the way up. But I want your pelvic floor turning on. So although it's difficult, as you're lifting up and pulling your knees apart, I want you to think, don't pee in the pool, not fart at the party. Go ahead and squeeze your pelvic floor. Inhale on the way down. Exhale on the way up. So all this breathing we're doing, exhaling with effort, is because I really want the pressure coming out your mouth. It's going to help pull in your transverse abdominis, activate your deep core muscle. But most especially, I don't want, we don't want anything like that. That really puts a lot of pressure down on our pelvic organs. I can even feel it in my vagina when I make that sound. So I know that's putting a lot of downward pressure down there. So we always exhale with effort to help reduce the risk of pelvic organ prolapse. Anything we can do to reduce downward pressure on the pelvic floor, especially after you've had a baby, oh my goodness. Respect your body, respect what it's been through. There's so much healing to do. And know that you really can heal well after you've had a baby. So if you had your last baby 3 years ago and you think, oh my gosh, I'm so far behind, you're not. You're going to be just fine. You can still heal. I'm talking so much that my form got really lazy. Woo! So you should be feeling that in the buns by now. I am. Let's take a rest. You made it. Let's stretch. Okay. Pull your knees in. Oh, that feels so good. Roll the ankles. Roll everything back and forth. Take a moment to thank your body for the time that it has given you, and your body will thank you for the time you've given it. We're going to roll over into child's pose. So come on over. Lengthen your back here. Take some deep breaths. As you breathe deeply, breathe into the pelvic floor muscles. Try to feel them relax. Essentially, I want you to let your butthole relax. If you let that go, everything else will follow. So when you inhale, you're imagining these bones that you sit on are spreading apart and relaxing those muscles enough so that they can spread apart. If you're not sure what you're feeling, here's what I want you to do. Inhale, relax. Exhale, contract your pelvic floor. And you're going to feel it all kind of come inside your body. Inhale, relax. Exhale, don't pee in the pool, don't fart at the party. Inhale, relax. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, relax. Now stay relaxed here and just appreciate everything letting go. Okay, so you did a lot of work today. It's a good idea to stretch your hamstrings. I'm a little more flexible than probably most. Some of you might just be here. Some of you might need to take a strap or a towel and kind of hold your legs like this. You can hold them out to the side. You can kind of cross over, stretch all the different parts back there. Okay, you made it. You did it. You got to the end of the video. Enjoy the stretch. Take your time. Let your legs go wide. Let your heels fall out. You really should be holding a stretch for a minimum of 30 seconds. Anything less than that, you're just wasting your time because that muscle's not going to get longer at all. So really take the time to hold the stretch. I'm going to cut the video short here so that you can get back to what you're doing. But please, please, please don't neglect the stretching component, and don't forget to go for a walk every day, okay? Have a wonderful time. If you have any questions, email me, julie@ladybitspt.com. Like, subscribe, share this if you enjoyed it, and alternate this one with the other Postnatal Series 2 video that you see. Take care. I'll see you next time.